What does a toplander want here? I have a job to do, and I'm not accepting visitors. I'm guarding the prisoners. Because they are wrongdoers. They wronged the community, so now they boil. They are thieves. We don't tolerate murderers or thieves. So, they boil. Cages and walls are the ways of the surface. Deep dwellers have their own ways. Boiling is punishment for wrongdoers, and a warning to others. A very effective warning. That's why we have order. That's not possible. Only the judge speaks to prisoners, and only those I allow. I'm not allowing you. Well, that changes things. I'm giving you permission. Just this once. Be quick about it. Stick to the rules, and you'll be safe.
Ooh, look here, lads. A toplander wants a word with us. Aren't we lucky? Depthgore, at your service. I'd shake your hand, but... well, nothing, of course. Or, well, naivety. I thought we were dealing with a client, but he turned out to be Thalaran's man. Didn't even get the chance to make a coin off it. And then that stickler Branth shows up and says we stole his egg. But it's not true. Yeah, just go. I'm not going anywhere.
You need something, Toplander? It's in remarkable condition. I truly appreciate it. Here's your payment. It's in remarkable condition. I truly appreciate it. Here's your payment. We'll see if it holds anything of value. Well, whatever's inside. You've earned this. Please, take it. Toplander, there's one bottle I've never been able to open. I found it a long time ago. I have a feeling that whatever's inside, it might be something truly important. I've tried for years to break the seal, but nothing worked. It only reacts to the place where I first found it. Anywhere else, it's just a normal bottle. Would you try? If nothing happens, no harm done. But it's the only lead I have. Yes, somewhere around here. Please, take it with you. Put it back where I first picked it up. You'll recognize the spot when you see it. And thank you. Truly. I have a feeling this could mean something. Perhaps someone fresher, closer to the living world, might succeed where I could not. Make yourself at home among my collection. Take care of yourself. Well, well, another castaway. Now that's something. I didn't see you coming ashore. I must have dozed off for a moment. Blazing sun today, isn't it? You look disoriented. I understand. It wasn't easy for me at first either. Sit if you like. The others should be back soon. They went to the cave nearby. Strange sounds coming from inside. I'm no navigator or geographer, but I'd say... Ah, yes, of course. We're on some godforsaken island in the middle of the sea. The arse end of the world. Our fate's sealed. We'll die here, forgotten. We've been stuck for quite a while, and not a single ship has passed this way. Sir Lionel, you may have heard of me once or twice. Perhaps in one of those tales where a brave knight slays a monstrous man-eating beast that terrorized the countryside. Yes, that was me. Though some folk insist it was nothing more than an oversized boar. No? Don't ring a bell? Well then, perhaps this will. I'm Lancelot's nephew. Still not impressed. Ah well. Our ship went down. I think some of us managed to get to a lifeboat. No, wait. There was a massive storm. We're the lucky ones the sea decided to spare and throw ashore. No, that's not quite right either. Ah, I don't remember. You'll have to forgive me. You're a castaway too, so you probably understand. Anyway, one thing's clear. Our ship sank. What about you? A bottle with a letter? I'm afraid you might have hit your head harder than you thought. Bottles with letters don't just carry people across strange dimensions, my friend. Unless it's some sort of twisted druid magic. Oh, maybe. The other castaways are quite a cheerful bunch, all things considered. We've got a lot in common. Everyone's lost their memories and barely made it out alive. Funny, isn't it? Anyway, they went into the cave. Damn. Now that I think about it, that was quite a while ago. I'm starting to wonder if I should be worried. Blast it. Hey, could I ask you for a favor? Would you go find them and bring them back to the beach? Screams. Yeah, I'm fairly sure they were screams. We thought it might be some wild beast or maybe some other survivors in trouble. The others decided to check it out, see if anyone needed help. During whatever happened to us, I messed up my leg pretty bad. I can barely walk as it is. I wouldn't stand a chance on those slippery rocks. So, what do you say? Feel like going for a walk? There's nothing left to do here. I even envy you that. Damn leg. That's the spirit I like to see. Keep that up. With that attitude, you might even steal the sun's blasted shine away. I'm joking, of course. That's impossible. The cave's not far. You'll have no trouble finding it. Thank you. Like a lamb that wanders straight into the wolves' feast. Come on. Don't be afraid. Funny that someone as proper as you had to end up as our guest. After all I've done for him, he couldn't even face me himself. What a coward! O'Neill! That blasted coward O'Neill! That weak wretch who wanted me to stay stranded on Avalon. Forever doing my father's bidding. I was calling to him, but he wouldn't listen. It's him who should be here, to face what he abandoned long ago. O'Neill. Even the name he chose sounds so common. If he had to abandon his rank, the least he could have done was keep his name. Not one given by his father and mother, but blessed by King Arthur himself at the moment of knighthood. How could anyone throw that away? No matter. None of it matters anymore. A coward to the end. He took the coward's path and sent another in his place. I suppose his fear kept him from reading the message I left for him in that bottle. A message in a bottle. Ah, it's you. A fine day, isn't it? Really? You did? Was there a letter inside, or perhaps an object? Sir Lionel, it sounds familiar. Did this Sir Lionel tell you anything of importance? That sounds like madness. Let me see those letters. Something's coming back to me. Yes, Lionel. That was me. Or rather, the part of me I tried to escape. Not because I was ashamed of some unforgivable sin, no. I wanted to run because I believed I'd done the right thing, and knew no one would ever understand. To most, patricide is the greatest of crimes. To me, it was the only path to freedom. I remember discord. My father was ashamed that his son had joined the movement, seeking to return to the homelands. He was ashamed of me. And I remember the fight, how bloody it was. He couldn't see what the war had done to me, how it strengthened my hands but hollowed out my conscience. It happened so fast. It's all very tangled, but I understand what happened. The part of me that held the strength and the sin to kill my father stayed behind on the surface, or perhaps in that place you spoke of. Either way, it drifted far from me. So I remained here, too afraid of what I'd done to remember it, yet blessed with life by the song of the drowning lure that gave us new breath. And now, what am I supposed to do? No, not for me, it seems. Either way, it seems I owe you a great debt. You've helped me collect those bottles too. Here, take this. I hope it's enough to repay at least part of what you've done. Thank you, Toplander. By the way, if you ever come across bottles with letters inside, bring them to me, will you? Those are the true gems of my collection. Letters sealed in glass, remnants of lives long forgotten.
Toplander, you've returned! Oh, of course. This one's quite easy. But I'd still like to be sure. I got it from Boz, who got it from Undira, who found it with one of the Kelpies. So strange, the whole story. But I'm fairly certain it's just a piece of jewelry. The shape is so pretty. Probably lost by some poor Toplander, abducted by a Kelpie. See? I told you that one was easy. It's not very elaborate, I'll admit. But I can see the appeal. Oh, I could add some coral and make a fashionable necklace for myself. What do you think? Yes, it'll be so lovely. Thank you for sharing this knowledge with me. Now, could you leave me to my craft? Come back soon, won't you?
I'm sad. You bring change. Saras is sinking into sorrow, and I'm sinking with it. Comfort me. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Not that I actually felt anything, but nobody's ever hugged me before. Thank you, Toplander. My gates are open to you.
Greetings, Toplander. Was it strong currents or a strong will that brought you down from above the roots? I'm Waste, formerly Saras's most efficient treasure hunter, now a merchant of its spoils. But let's just say I had a nasty accident that made me realize it's a path to nowhere. I didn't survive the ulcerate just to die a stupid death the moment I got outside. I used to dream of glory. But there's a point where you have to accept that dreams should remain just that. Dreams. Otherwise, one day, you'll never wake up again. It's the only one I've got. I hatched weak. The carers at the ulcerate didn't see much promise in me. Waste of a good egg, they'd say. Or I'd hear 'em muttering, such a waste. It stuck, even though I kept surviving, much to their disappointment. I was even allowed out of the ulcerate, and they patted themselves on the back as if I'd done it thanks to them, not in spite of them. No, it's not a bad name. It reminds me what not to become, and what not to do with my life. I like to think it helped me keep in balance. Yes, hardly the safest choice, or the wisest, in more ways than one. The trouble was, even after I left the ulcerate, it didn't leave me. I still felt I had something to prove. And I did it in the most reckless way possible. Fortunately, I grew out of that, although rather forcibly. I was nearly boiled alive in the oozing fields. It made me rethink a few choices, and not just mine. Sorry, I'd rather not talk about it anymore. Only the best Saras has to offer. Go with the current, Toplander.
Before you raise your weapon, you'll be glad you listened. Trust us. We are the souls of those who gave their lives to the sea. Not always by choice. Our current form is only a transition. Our color is both a sign and proof that we have been cleansed of our mortal sins. We are waiting for the one who will free this place and release our souls, so that we may rise above the burdens of this world. We wish to live in peace until that day comes. We do not wish to attack or be attacked. You wish to devour those who could have been your friends in life. We were once human. In a way, we still are. Kill us, and you commit genocide. Eat us, and you commit cannibalism. Not to. Of course. Once again, she sends the innocent to sate her endless appetite. She knows exactly what we are. And you are not the first she has sent to slaughter us. But know this. If you kill us, your soul will be forever tainted. Tainted by a sin you can never wash away. We do not wish for the death of innocent beings. But Nautilum is not one of them. If word ever reaches us of her disappearance, and with it the end of the threat that she might send another innocent to hunt us down, then we will tell you where our remains lie, and where the treasures we gathered in life still rest. Thus shall we find peace of mind once more, and the assurance that we will live to see the day of our release.
Is that you? I've been waiting for you. I'm hungry, my friend. I listened for your steps. I missed your company. So, I wasn't a good friend after all. He sends strangers to feed me, revealing my hiding place. Why, Hiss? How much more knowledge do you need before you value me again? Or have you come to kill me? To poison me so I won't bother him anymore? Sometimes I'm unsure if what I say or do might offend him. His mind is beyond my understanding. It's possible I upset him somehow, even though my intentions are pure, and the knowledge I share is always precious. Hiss is my savior. He found this shelter for me, and keeps it secret from everyone. If not for him, I'd have been food for the people of Saras long ago. My shell turned into a shrine. He gives me safety and food, and I share my knowledge in return. And I'm a very old turtle, you see. Before Saras, my parents swam near Abyssodontis and absorbed his knowledge, passing it down to their children. That's very valuable knowledge. Friend of Hiss, there are no others like me anymore. I'm the last of my species in Saras. What remains of my brothers and sisters lies scattered across this realm. They hunted us for the knowledge we carried. Our shells became shrines. They believed it would bring them closer to the Lord of the Depths. We were unlucky. When Saras was formed, our eggs were caught in the region. And since siblings couldn't reproduce, we all died out. Except me. And Hiss has been kind. He didn't make a shrine out of me. He gave me shelter and food. What more could an exile like me wish for? If I leave, I'll die. They'll hunt me down the moment I step outside. No, I can't disappoint Hiss. I don't want to make him angry. Sometimes when he's upset, he stops being kind. No amount of knowledge can calm him then. Sometimes he's gone for a long time, and I starve. No, I'm not leaving. That would mean certain death. You say there might be others like me outside the dome. It's true. My mother and father must have come from beyond Saras, if they swam with Abyssodontis. So, we may have been born here, but we were not from this place. But Hiss always told me that Saras cannot be left. Are you sure? That I could leave this place and swim freely through the vastness of the deep? That's true. My eyes aren't what they used to be. But I can see you're more of a toplander than a deep dweller. If you found your way in, perhaps you'll find your way out. So maybe I could too, if I had the courage. Thank you for your words. I'll think about them. And thank you for the seaweed. If I decide to go, I'll need the strength. Take this. I found it while cleaning. A reward for sharing your knowledge and helping me see things more clearly. To feel the vast ocean under my fins again, that would be something.
for the dead man's chest and a bottle of rum. You know what you must give me if you want to crawl past. Now that's a worthy drink. Crawl on through, and don't forget to drink one for my health.
Beautiful, isn't it? Our sky above. We call it the Sky of Roots. I could stare at it for hours. I'm Vandu, keeper of the observatory. As for who you are, you don't need to tell me. I can see everything from here. The voice of the Lord of the Depths is especially clear in this place. Well, I watch the Sky of Roots.
I listen to the Lord of the Depths. And when I have a moment, I dream of seeing what lies beyond it. I also enjoy designing things. Devices, mostly. Perhaps one of them will someday let me reach the great deep. You can't really talk to something that's omnipotent. All you can do is listen and try to understand what it wants to tell you. Maybe he's the one inspiring me to break through the sky of roots, to be closer to him. Oh, that's very kind of you. And yes, I could use your help. I need someone to bring me essence of scalding steam, a key component of my latest invention. My sister, Waste, used to gather materials for me, but she's been caught up with other duties. Besides, I wouldn't want her wandering into such dangerous places. You'll find the essence of scalding steam in the oozing fields. Here, this container will allow you to gather the essence. Bring it to me, and I'll reward you with one of my more valuable designs. I'll be here, waiting. Oh, this place has called to me ever since I was a tadpole in the ulcerate. My sister never understood my fascination, but I always knew this was where I belonged. Its history reaches back to the very beginning of Saras. It's almost as old as the ulcerate and the archive. It was built by the first crew. I think they wanted to see what was happening on the surface. I can't see anything myself. Maybe because I'm a deep dweller, but I can hear the will of the Lord of the Depths clearly here. It flows through me and fills me with calm. It's an incredible feeling. It's as unknowable as he is. As long as I feel calm, I know everything is unfolding as it should. I feel that same calm now, speaking with you, and take it as a sign that what we do is right. When I feel unease, I know something's not meant to be. I can't explain it any other way. You'll just have to trust my intuition that our meeting is good and true. Well, I can't be certain. But isn't that what you surface folk call faith? I choose to believe that I hear the voice and feel the will of the Lord of the Depths moving through me. That choice alone is enough to make me happy. May Saras treat you kindly, Toplander. More kindly than it has treated us.